Hello YouTube, coming at you very unprepared and very, very exhausted this morning. It is Sunday, October 21st, and just thought I would do a bit of an update video here. I haven't done any sort of video like this in a while. Trying to be real here. I'm exhausted. Just got all this stuff. I'm exhausted, but I thought I would sit down and make a video here because I think that it should be done. Just kind of addressing a few different things and talking about what might be in the future, because I am not good at this. I've never been good at this stuff. So, I have a few. This is going to be like a rambling kind of video. This might go on for a little bit. But I've been kind of coming to some realizations recently as to like a few things relating to my YouTube channel and my collection and different things, which of course are two intertwined things here. I want to talk about my collection first because that's a lot easier and a lot quicker. Of course, you guys know I've collected stuff for a long time. I used to collect video games. I don't collect video games anymore. I barely play video games, but I'll get back into that one. Actually, I'll get back into the games. I don't really play games anymore, but I have a shitload of them. But my main thing, I used to also, of course, collect. Java update is available. Okay, thank you. I used to collect Lego, and then I collected, and I still do collect tech. Tech. See, my camera's having a freak out. Tech. Nightstand filled with tech. Top two drawers filled with tech. All that filled with tech. That filled with tech. Closet across the hall filled with tech. Under my bed filled with tech. It's interesting as well because a year ago at this point, what did I have? If you can see it, if you can make it out in the corner there, you can't. But that HP Pavlon 6640C. Let's count the tech I had. At that point, I had no cameras. They were all broken. Well, I had my Fujifilm camera actually, so I had a Fujifilm camera, an HP Pavlon computer, a Dell Latitude, a couple old iPods, and then my game stuff and this TV, and then like my sound system, or whatever. Now I have all sorts of different stuff. I could go grab a few things here even. I'm sorry about the chair. I'll go grab just some sorted stuff here. It's just part of some of this stuff. Just Apple stuff, iPhones, iPods, of course the iPod Touch, just different things. I don't want to scratch the screen on that guy. But at this point, like, I've expanded so much in terms of tech in the past year. I am it's finally starting to kick in that I'm expanding too much. I can't store all this stuff anymore. I'm starting to get, like, if one of the things I wanted to get was like a Power Mac G5 or a Mac Pro. That thing is like the size of this half the desk. I don't have room for that. I got an iMac sitting on the floor there. I got a TV sitting on the floor there. I got computers on top of the TV and an iPad in a box. I got computers on the chair, computers on a computer box. I have iPods on a speaker on top of another speaker. I've had stacked on iBooks. I have phones and remotes stacked together. I have stuff like crazy now. And I've been lucky enough because I don't make a lot of money. Most of this is my own stuff that I've gotten over the years with trade-in money. Because I search for cheap shit, so it takes a while, but I do search for cheap shit. So I've been able to expand rapidly, but at this point I'm starting to expand too much to where I don't know how to store all this stuff. So it's like, what do I do now? Well, obviously I know what I'm going to do now is stop. Because I can't go any further than this, really. I was thinking about maybe investing in like an actual, like get a MacBook Pro, like a one that'd actually be good for using. But that's down the road. And there's also a few things, looking into a real phone that would upgrade me, because all mine are carrier locked, the carriers that I don't run on. Upgrading from this guy here at some point to something. I'm not sure whether that'd be an iPhone or like a Samsung Galaxy, something. We'll see how that goes. And then I gotta replace what I'm filming with. This webcam has damaged. I've had this webcam for a little under a year now. Late October 2017 I bought this webcam. But unfortunately there's a few problems with it. The sound is starting to get glitchy. There is a problem with the lens, and there's a problem with the way that it detects the focus, and there's also a problem with that in addition that it can't detect the colors correctly. So it freaks out a lot of the times. I know you guys have probably seen it in recent streams where it's all like orange or it's all white because it doesn't know how to handle all the colors. So I gotta sometimes turn it off, turn it back on, unplug it, do different things to try and get the lighting to go back to how it should be. And I only rarely get back to the actual normal light level. A lot of times if it moves at all, it'll kick it off. I mean, this thing has this side, this area, and this area are cracked and bending inward because the camera, let's just say, back at the beginning of all the troll stuff, if you guys remember me with this camera has been dropped a few times over the years, or over the past year, so it is cracked. There's a chip right next to the lens, which I don't think that shows up in vids, but there's a few problems with it, and of course the software. Filming this vid even, I might have to redo this video because the sound might get fucked up on it, because the software is totally insane on this computer. It's not a bad system for it either. It doesn't tell me that I'm running low on system performance or whatever, but still it freaks it out and the sound goes all crazy. And I'm sure you guys have heard that in vids where it'll cut out and it'll go like really, it'll go to a low pitch and be all choppy on the sound, and it'll just cut out and there will be no sound. Or if I'm showing something with the camera, it'll fuck up the sound. I'll put it back and it goes back to normal. So I have to look for some sort of alternative webcam or something, because of course I have to have a webcam to do the live shows. I have a PS2 iToy from 2004. Of course they did the Deuce Brotherhood series with that, but it's a PS2 iToy. I think it's like 200 something p resolution. So that's not gonna work. It might have been something for the Deuce Brotherhood, but for doing like my streams and stuff and showing stuff, that's not gonna work. I'm trying to think. I have an Xbox Live Vision that's a bit better, but that's not at the level. I'd like to stay in the HD range. Probably move over to Logitech cam, so try and find something that's in the same time range as this guy. So hopefully find something decent. And in terms of portable camera, this one's beastified. This thing is legendary from being used a lot and being dropped off a roof and surviving it. But my Canons and both of these shoot 480p video, so which one is better, I don't know exactly. Probably this one. In terms of vids, and the sound on both of these is not very great, but yep. So I'm stuck with these. I'm gonna try to expand into HD for portable video as well, if I can expand into HD in portable video. I'm gonna try and do that. Gotta oil this chair. This chair, I really hate the fact that it's peeling the way that it is, and it's ridiculous to me that I find, like, I mean, I will show in a vid how much there is on the floor, and I don't pick it very often. But it gets everywhere. But I'm going to keep this chair until I cannot use it, until it starts to either sink or the bearings break. That's the only time that I'll stop using this thing. And that's saying a lot. Yeah, so that's kind of just some of the stuff, and I was talking about, like, gaming and stuff, and I'm not sure if anybody was, nobody caught the stream. It's offline now because I ended up, I'll just say it, Austin came in the stream and it turned into all things, so I just said fuck it, I privated it. I don't want to get into any of that crap. But, I actually have been doing some gaming recently, a decent bit of gaming as well. More than I have in a while. I've been playing a lot of Halo Reach, actually, online. And on the stream, I actually got to play on the map. If you guys remember my Shotgun Beastification vid from 2016, same map, and I kicked ass. I was using the DMR the whole time, though, and I was getting good headshots. I'm actually not that bad at that game online. I'm much better at that game than Halo 3 or 2. I'm better at 2 than 3, but... Then I've been playing a bit of Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3. Those games kind of aggravate me. We have been doing a bit of gaming recently, and I've been kind of trying to expand. I want to do some... Maybe get Skyrim and play that. I'd like to do some gaming videos. I do have a capture card. I'm not sure if any of you guys actually know that I do have a capture card. It's just that it's a 480p capture card through AV. So, can't use it with the Xbox One. I'd have to use it with the 360. But of course, the games. Actually, I do have Skyrim. I do have Skyrim for 360. But of course, it does not work. If you guys do remember this one, the white case. Yeah. But it's so scratched, it does not work. Trust me. I tried as much as I could before. Before I was pretty much forced out of it. That was quite something. But can't stack worth a damn. So that's something. But gaming, trying to do it again. I've also been wanting to do some Minecraft stuff again. Do an Xbox 360 series, possibly. I never did get around to doing that one. Pocket Edition, I can continue that, obviously. On the PC, mine doesn't run it too well. That Alienware tower is shit. Fuck that thing, really. I got it for free. The best part of it was the monitor, and I don't know how the hell I would fit the monitor on here to replace this one. I don't know how the fuck that would work, because I don't have the damn space to do that. I could barely even fit this printer. Like I say, I got too much tech for my freaking space. I could barely make it work in the old room, and I can barely make it work in this room. So I gotta fuck with this setup really bad. So we're gonna see how it turns out. We're really gonna have to see how it turns out. But it is kind of interesting to be gaming again. And have a passion for it again. Tell you Reach is the game that's getting me back into it. Halo Reach is kind of the game that pushed me into gaming in 2012, playing it with Austin. Because I played it at his house. He had a 360. I didn't. And I wanted to play that game so damn bad, and I finally got a 360 at the end of 2012, and I got Reach for Christmas, and it was awesome. So that's kind of the game that started it all, and it might be starting it all again. So yeah. Just kind of talk about YouTube, though. Kind of, we're getting into that here. The Oakland project and doing all that. You guys, I've learned over the past 9 years of doing this, don't ever trust me when I say I'm going to do something. Like, I'm going to do this series, or I'm going to upload this type of video, I'm going to upload daily, I'm going to do all this stuff. Never fucking trust that if I say it. Disregard that if I ever say that. It never happens. I've said so much stuff over the past 9 years in relation to that. I said I'd do stop motion. I ended up doing it 2 years later and only a bit. I said I would do an Xbox 360 Minecraft series. 6 years later, nothing. I said I would be doing daily COD vids. 6 years later, hasn't happened. I said I'd do daily GTA 5 videos. 4 years later, fuck that. Just all sorts of stuff. I said I'd do the game. I said I'd get to episode 100 of the game review. It stopped at 7. I haven't done one in over 3 years. I said I'd do the Oakland. Hasn't been messed with since like January. I said I'd do the Moon Tech vids. Never made one, and I can't do them now because I can't get to the fucking shed anymore, and I lost my equipment for doing those. Like I say, it's always changing. And I don't know what to expect from my YouTube because, of course, the whole troll situation this year has greatly depleted my desire to do this to the point where I've pretty much only been making vids to keep a presence at this point. I've only really been making vids and doing streams recently just to say that I'm still here doing it. I don't care about what I'm doing anymore, which is sad, really. Because I've only ever done this as a hobby, but now I'm only doing it just to keep a presence on YouTube. Just to be here, still. But we'll see how it goes in the future. I mean, I don't know where this whole YouTube deal is heading. I don't know. I don't know what kind of videos I'm going to make. Maybe I will do the gaming videos, but of course to do that, to do gaming vids, I gotta plug it all. I have to play on the latitude. I have to play on the latitude on that screen in a low quality. Record that, transfer it over. If I gotta do editing, I gotta do editing on the iMac, and it goes up. You gotta put work into your videos. I've never really done that. The only time I think I can really say I put work in my vids was some of the HAC stuff and like some of my 2016 vids. That's about it. I mean, most of the time I film it, the raw file goes up, no editing. That's how I've been pretty much the whole time, no editing. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't know where this whole YouTube thing is gonna go. Maybe you'll see a lot of vids where I just sit here and talk like this. Maybe you'll see a lot of videos of me just rambling about stupid shit like that. Because that's what I do on stream is I just talk. That's the only thing I can compel myself to do in terms of YouTube is just sit and talk. Not actually really show anything anymore. Like I said I was going to do the video on the MacBook. Wasn't that in September I made that video? Shit. I'm not going to check right now, but I think it was like September or very early October. So it's been a while since I said I'd do that video, and I still haven't done it. So we'll see. And of course, sometimes it gets harder to do YouTube. My life and YouTube, like I say, they don't play nice. What the fuck am I gonna do about that, man? It's not even my goddamn ball game anymore. But like I say, just sometimes it's hard, and with the trolls, of course, I don't want to really do anything on here with them. So, yeah, I'm exhausted. I need to just get up, go lay in that bed. But I'm still here making this video. So, we'll see how this all goes. And in terms of, I will talk a bit about my life in this one. Talk about something that I have talked about for a long time in my life. It has to do with why I'm so fucking exhausted. Sleep. I have always had sleep problems. Always. My whole life. And I've kind of talked about that on YouTube. late 2017 in particular, a lot of you guys know, if you remember from the whiskey community days there at the beginning, or spring of this year, I was always saying, I sleep during the day. I did sleep during the day I tried to sleep during the day from about June 2017, about right, to, like February, March 2018. Then it kind of broke down and stopped working for me. For the first, like, half year of it, I'd say until, like, January 2018, sleeping during the day worked for me. I got up at 10:58 p.m. and I went to bed at 2 p.m. And I had energy the whole time. But when I went into bed, I fell right asleep. But I was never tired during the day. I never had any problems with energy. I got to go to school. I got to do all my work. I was healthy when it came to sleep. I was never tired. But then it started to break down. Trying to do that schedule, I was starting to get tired by the end of the day. Why exactly? I don't know. I don't know what changed to make me tired at the end of the day whenever I was waking up and going to bed at the exact same time, but I was all of a sudden becoming tired. Yeah, and I've always been kind of a night owl, but because I get more stuff done during the night. But and ever since then, I've been sleeping at night. But here's the problem. I get stuff done at night. So I stay up as late as I can. So I'm tired the next day. A lot of stuff I can only do at night. I gotta wait till night. It goes on forever. I sleep very little. When I used to do that, I used to get about 9 hours of sleep. From 2 to pretty much 11. 10:58. 2 to 11. And actually, I would actually lay down at like 1:50. Because that's when my classes let out. So, I would end up getting like 9 hours of sleep. So, that's not bad actually. 9 hours of sleep, I think that's about what they recommend. Healthily. 6 hours is the minimum. I get 5 most of the time now. Most of the time now I get 5. And I've been having all sorts of issues with it. Every weekend, I end up sleeping super late till like 4 the next day when I go to bed at like normal time. I gotta try something to keep up here. Maybe I will try sleeping it during the day again, just so I can get my fucking shit sorted out, because I got so much going on. I don't know what the fuck to make of it all. I'm so behind on everything. I just can't focus on anything right now because my sleep's fucked up. It's in school. I'm tired. To where, actually, I'll tell you guys the truth here. I fell asleep in school on Friday, 2 days ago. Luckily, it was only for a few minutes because it wasn't very comfortable sleep. So I woke up and I had to make an excuse saying, oh, I was saving this stuff. I was just like, oh, I got the fuck out of there quick. I was like, yep, that's what I was doing. I got the fuck out. That was the end. When that happens, that's the end for me. So I gotta try and do something here. I got a lot of shit going on that I gotta do in the day now, though. Like, this year has been so fucking crazy. Just, it gets crazier and crazier all the time, every year. But this year, I just want to rest. I just want to sleep. I just want a calm period again. This year started off great, too. But it's just, there's so much going on. I started all the imperial diplomacy. I have all the YouTube trolls, all this stuff, having to deal with all this. Just, it's been quite a year. I only hope that the next year is better, and I only hope that the 2020s are better than the 2010s, because while the first few years of the 2010s, like 2010 to 2012, were good, it's been shit since. But that's just my opinion, really. I thought the 2000s were great. What I did live with it. I've been probably rambling for way too long here, so my sleep, I gotta correct it somehow. Gaming, I'm getting back into it, it seems. YouTube, I can't keep my shit up, and I don't know how this is all gonna work out, because I don't have the passion to do YouTube anymore. So what do I do there? And I have too much fucking time. Hope you guys all have a good day. I hope you guys are not anywhere close to as tired as I am. I hope you guys get stuff done and you are able to be like I used to be. Not be tired, but when you go into bed, you just sleep and you wake up refreshed. It's quite a nice thing for being so freaking tired forever to finally actually get good sleep and always be awake at a good time and just have all this shit working out for you in terms of sleep. It's one of the things that we deprive ourselves of the most. It's one of our biggest problems, I think, is sleep. So that's the theme of this one. If you guys want to leave a comment has the word sleep in it, I will know that you made it to the end of however long this video has been. Anything about sleep, and I will know that you made it to the end of this video. Well, until next time, in which the next video I might have a new webcam, I guess I will catch you guys later.